Hi and welcome. I'm Hazen, founder of Hazen Systems, and in this short demo, I'm going to show you one of the most effective automations I build for e-commerce brands for abandoned cart recovery. Here's the challenge. Over 70% of online shoppers abandon their carts, and most stores never follow up. This automation captures those drop-offs in real time, pulls in exactly what the customer left behind, and sends a personalised follow-up email automatically to help recover that lost revenue. Let me show you exactly how it works inside Make. Okay, so let's get started on building this automation. We're inside Make, and here's the abandoned cart recovery scenario, which I have titled. We start with a custom webhook, which acts as the entry point for this automation. It receives cart abandonment data from the store in real time. In this demo, I'm simulating data as though it's come from Shopify. However, the same setup works with platforms like WooCommerce, BigCommerce, and any custom checkout systems, as long as we can access a webhook or cart abandonment trigger. So in this scenario, you need to add your webhook module. You would then name the custom webhook, which I've named cart abandonment trigger or cart abandon trigger. And then you would need to copy the URL and then save the module. To test this scenario, I use Postman. So I paste the webhook URL in the post header. I ensure options body and raw are selected. I then input the test HTML data, which I then send as a JSON payload, which includes the shopper's email, name, the cart URL, and the abandoned cart items. In this next step, we use an iterator to break down each item in the cart. This allows us to turn the list into a readable text. So if you go into the module, you then map the cart items into the array field and then save. Then we use a text aggregator to format those line items into a clean string. So you would input the iterator as a source module, and then you would map quantity, name, and price from the iterator, ensuring you leave a space in between the mappings. So when it's then pulled through to MailerLite, it's an easy read, and then you would click save. This builds a sentence like 1 organic coffee beans, $14.99, and 2 reusable mugs, $9.99, which is perfect for inserting into an email. Then in MailerLite, I created 2 custom fields, the item cart and the cart URL. These hold the abandoned cart link and item summary. So then, if we go into Make, I'm using the MailerLite create or update a subscriber. This is where we send the abandoned cart data. I'm using MailerLite in this instance, but this step can easily be adapted for other platforms like MailChimp, Klaviyo, ActiveCampaign, or any email marketing tool that has an API or Zapier Make integration. So if you open the module, you map the email, map customer name, map the cart URL, and then you would map the text from the text aggregator into the item cart field. This step either creates the contacts or updates them, and stores the cart info ready for MailerLite's automated email campaign. Okay, so let's test run this scenario. So if you go into Make, if you click on Run Once, and then if you go to Postman, and then you send the webhook test again, as you can see in Make, you'll run through successfully. And then if you then go to MailerLite, you can see here under the subscribers tab that Jane's info is pulled through, complete with the exact cart contents and the recovery link. From here, we can trigger a MailerLite automation that sends a personalized reminder email completely hands-free. Every cart left behind is money on the table, but with this automation, it ensures you win back those lost sales without doing a thing. You'll recover revenue, re-engage in warm customers, and reduce the need for manual follow-up. If you run an e-commerce store and want this set up in your business, feel free to get in touch. I'll build it for you. Thank you for watching.